Hey, what's going on everybody? Suru here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am going to show you my build for my newly renovated plaza using the new Sleeping Beauty collection. This collection has two houses and it's currently in the premium shop for at least another week. But yeah, I had an empty plaza and I wanted to do a split shot. So I really hope you guys enjoy this build. And as always with all my builds, feel free to take any inspiration. Copy it 100% if you want, add your own twist to it. You don't have to credit me or anything like that. I just want to help you guys get some inspiration going so you know what to do with these new houses. All I can ask is if you do enjoy this build, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for me. It would mean a lot. And before I give you a full tour, I'm going to go ahead and play a clip. I made a little cinematic trailer for you, so enjoy. Alrighty guys, hopefully no villagers actually disturb us. So as you see, I do have a split in my valley. So we have this side over here and then we have the darker side. So let's take a look over on the right side. I ended up using these like rose walls, like the fences. It was just too good to pass up because we have the darker variation over on this side as well. So I ended up using some of the paths and then this new item right here, the glowing item that you're going to see a lot throughout this side is this new cocoa like leaf rug. So it's from the Cocoa universe and you get this from Storybook Vale. It's actually one of the lore keeper puzzle pieces. Once you complete that, you can buy some extras from the Scrooge's shop. And I did like a Princess Aurora Winnie the Pooh / apple orchard. So we have where we're baking up all the pies over here, and then it's also like autumn vibes as well. I have some snippets over here. Now, there is a lot that still needs to be done here, and this is more of like a layout of a build for you guys, so you can go and decorate it however you want as well. As you see, there's lots of little places that you can add flowers and other decor options and stuff. Me personally, I don't like my valleys like that. I like mine to be pretty spacious, but also decorated so I can actually walk around here and navigate, you know, doing time bending quests and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely wanted it to be decorated somewhat. So I have the new river kit over here. I wanted a larger pond / like water source on this side. And I finally worked this house in a build. This is from the new seasonal bundle that just dropped. And it wasn't like my favorite house, but now that I have it actually in a build, I really like it. It has apples rolling off the roof. It's up high. It's kind of on a tree. So I put some tall grass underneath it with some beehives nearby, and I love it. I think it looks incredible. So I guess it was one of those houses I just had to work into a build before I could fully appreciate it. So I did go with the red and the blue picnic area for Princess Aurora. And then, like I said, we have the whole honey theme going on. We have a tiny little apple orchard on this side. And I ended up putting a bunch of stuff in the wagon. So we have the pie, some buckets. I ended up putting apples inside here as well. We have the leaf piles. This is just to add more animation to this side of the build. And I made my paths kind of all over the place. I definitely didn't want them to be straight or anything like that. And I filled in the patches with some of these like cocoa leaf rugs. And then I fully encased all the way around the Winnie the Pooh furniture piece. I almost said a house. It's not a house. That way it kind of looks like it's honey in a way. Like you could definitely use this rug to make a honey river. And then over on this side, more just tall grass and some beehives as well. And I try, like I said, I try to make a natural path over here. So that is what we have. We have this new piece right here that you can actually turn on as well, and it looks gorgeous. There's like a couple new pieces that you get from Storybook Vale inside Scrooge's shop. It's completely random, and through some friendship quests. So if you're seeing some items in here, you don't know what they are, it's from the new Storybook Vale DLC. So I did end up putting a couple of these around. I think it just looks good, and it's like very bright, especially at nighttime. It looks really good as well. And then we got Princess Aurora's house over here. I just threw one rock rug and kind of put it diagonal just to give it a little character. But yeah, that is the good side. And now we're going to go over to the darker villainy side, which apparently is very popular. So as we move over here, you are greeted by one of Maleficent dragons over on this side. I didn't want like an actual bench to match that side, so I ended up going with like the stone slab bench. This is the one from Cinderella, and I thought it looked good over here. It matched the aesthetic. Got the witchy house, this new bonfire item that you get from Maleficent's quest. I decided my build needed something here in the middle, so I slapped the bonfire down. I added this extra rug, which kind of has some darker tones, green. It's also kind of different. And I decided just to make this as an area. Oh my gosh, Alice, get out of here. I tried to make this an area where it looked like we were making and creating the black and white snippets. So we have a whole audience of snippets right here. I didn't want to go with like some really weird, like super sinister, dark themes with like bones laying around or candles and stuff. So I wanted something a little more lighthearted, which is why I went with this. And I think it looks cool. I love the little swirl here. Added just a couple of bubbles with the snippets, not too much, just to make it look kind of magical. And then over here, just filled in the space, we got a little cauldron tea party set up. And then over on this side, I have a desk. I just added a potion. I added an apple for like the evil queen if she ever shows up and visits. And then we have a coffin on this side with 0. But I really just wanted a place to be able to have my raven without it looking out of place. So we have Maleficent's raven over here. And that's the only companion I ended up placing in this biome. We got the Forgotten that loves this Maleficent's throne. I mean, he's always here. I also paired it up with 2 ancient thrones and the new pillars. This is a this item right here, this tall pillar, is actually the level 5 friendship reward from Maleficent's companion that you can get. So I just started slapping a couple of those in here, and then we just have the cauldron and just filled in the side a little bit. Honestly, I'm probably going to slap down a crafting bench and some stuff over here. It might look out of place. We need a darker tone of a crafting station for sure. But yeah, that's what this side is. I made a small little bridge, and it has some imperfections. But remember, imperfections is just perfections, okay? So we're going to pretend that this water's not like this. I still have to fix this area up a little bit. But I did create my own little custom drawbridges with the river kit and these planks. And then we're moving on to the Nightmare Castle, which has 2 dragons on watch. And then this is for when they kidnap Aurora. they're gonna hold her over here. And then I also have the Haunted Organ in the back. And another one over here with a bunch of rubble and a broken castle wall. So yeah, that is my build so far. Again, I could add a lot to it, but I don't want to bump up my item count too much as well, because as you guys know, you can almost get rid of your entire item limit in one biome if you're not careful. You could easily get 2,000 plus in a biome to have it fully decorated. So I feel like this is a Switch friendly build, and you can add or subtract whatever you want. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed this build and it gave you some inspirations. And yeah, I really thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.